Another thing, before I go inside, um, I definitely feel like, doing your best is way better than trying to find consistency, is where I'm currently at right now on my journey. You know what I mean? Because I've tried to be like consistent with things in a sense, but then I always end up feeling like I'm not doing something right somehow. Because when you try to maintain like this flawless way of living in each situation, it just kind of feels like forceful in a way, like trying to be happy all the damn time. I'm not happy all the damn time. You know what? I'm grateful for the fact that I can fucking cry and have a breakdown and I can be pissed and frustrated and angry. I'm grateful I can feel joy and happiness and excitement. I'm grateful I can feel sadness. So why is there this whole ideal of like you can be happy all the time if you just do this step by step thing? You know what I mean? Why is it that if you play basketball and you score 25 points in one game and then you come back the next game and you have like 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and like 6 points, that's not good. Why is that a bad thing? Because you like what's up with that? Like really what's up with that? Why is it that if you are a musician and you hit big on one song, you get like 10 mil, and then you drop another song and it does like 100K? Why is that such a bad thing? It's still 100K. That's a lot of people. Like, what are we really talking about? Like, why do we put so much stress on ourselves to maintain something and it needs to be this or I'm not gonna be happy? What is up with that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why do we need to feel motivated 24/7? Why do we need to be happy 24/7? Why do we need to do the same thing 24/7? Is that not just going to lead to burnout? Is that not going to lead to this state of, you don't even feel enjoyment for the thing anymore? Because then where's the living if you're just mass producing the same thing over and over and over again? And like with addictions, when you get addicted to something, it's like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then it gets to a point where it just does nothing. And it just kind of is like, I mean, it's cool, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, why do we do that? Why do we put ourselves in positions to try to be consistent 24/7 with the same thing instead of just embracing the honest fact that things are not always going to be the same? Life is always changing. And is that obviously everything's up to perception, and you already know me. So it's like, why do we try to keep the sun out 24/7 knowing damn well night is going to come? Why do we try to be where it's hot at knowing that it's still going to snow somehow, some way? You know what I mean? Why try to avoid the honest truth and live in a fantasy? You know what I'm saying? Why do that to ourselves? I feel like it's good for the image, to be like this is the place to be, but it never feels like you should be there. Like I'll use like Cali. I'm not going to dog on Cali, but like California is known to be hot like 24/7. But why does it feel like people don't seem to be the happiest out there? Yeah, they got money, they got the marketing, they got the American dream, the lifestyle, all these things that look good. But how are they really feeling out there? How do people really feel in California? How happy are they truly? You know what I mean? Not even how happy are they. How much are they really living rather than just like just you know what I'm saying? Like how much are people really living rather than just like mass producing their lives doing the same shit over and over and over again to the point where they don't feel nothing? You know, why is it that we're trying to do the same things over and over again, only leading us to that state of like, I achieved, but I don't feel nothing for what I've achieved? I love to be mad. I love to be sad. I love to cry. I don't feel the need or desire to be happy all the time. That's exhausting because I've tried that and it doesn't work because you're disconnecting yourself from just feeling honestly when you honestly feel something honestly. You know, why try to be like, oh, this is who I am in this sense, when it's like you're multifaceted. You know, why try to identify with just one thing when you can be a lot of things? You know, like you can enjoy many colors. Why say like you only like one color? You know, you could be like, oh, nah, that's the neighbors.
Oh, it's the neighbors?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But it's like, why try to be some? Why not enjoy the rain? Why not enjoy the snow? Why not enjoy the wind? Why not enjoy the night? Why try to keep everything just bright and with the light? You feel me? Like, why try that when you can just exist and live in the moment and enjoy the beauty of it all, rather than neglecting some of it because that's what you think you should be doing. ET Dub.